I'd like to discuss how we can use mindfulness practice to support a healthy relationship to pain. Culturally, it seems to me that we're very averse to pain, and our society offers us a proliferation of ways in which we can numb or resist any pain in our lives, and even supports us in denying its inevitable presence in our life. So as a result, we have quite a limited appreciation of what pain really is, despite the fact that both emotional and physical pain are part of the business of being alive, very much part of everyday life. So if we see pain in its most simplistic level as just information from the body to the mind telling us to pay attention, we can see that the forms that this might take might be from illness or injury. So the form of attention that might be required might be to rest, for example, or in the case of injury, to act, even to take a finger out of the fire. But pain can also be of the form of, can be called transformational pain, so of the form of the pain of change, like the pain of giving birth or being born, undoubtedly, the pain of muscles getting stronger or lengthening, the pain of a young child teething, and probably emotional pain can go in this bracket as well, all of which are forms of pain where they're not necessarily wrong, and no more to be done about it than learn to relate, in fact, to all of these types of pain. So it can be helpful to break down what we call pain into three distinct areas. And the first would be the physical sensation itself, so the area in our body where we feel the sensation of either emotional or physical pain. And the second would be our feelings towards or about these sensations. And then the third would be our thoughts about these sensations. So we can see that in the first case, the sensations themselves are usually to do with external conditions, like the finger in the fire, or maybe the loss of somebody we love. But the second and third, we can see, are more influenced by how we relate to these conditions. So it's in this area that a mindfulness practice can really bring us a lot of support. So a habitual or non-aware mind most commonly relates by reacting. And usually in the case of pain, the reaction will be some kind of fear-based reaction. One of the things about fear is that it initiates the fight or flight response. We will often get adrenaline. There'll be a response where we will constrict around what we're feeling and want to feel it less. The adrenaline in turn reduces our pain threshold, so we can get caught quite easily in that loop. A mindfulness practice can help us on a journey from reacting to this moment to eventually responding to this moment. So we'll still feel the pain, and in fact we'll often feel it more acutely, but what we're liberated from is the reactivity of the mind, and we're able to make a wise choice of how we want to respond to it. So we can see that mindfulness takes us on a path that is very courageous. It helps us cultivate a caring and curious interest to whatever's arising in this present moment. And with that care and curiosity, we can also in turn come closer to what we're experiencing and start to understand it, start to get to know it better. So that as a pattern, as a way of being with the difficulty that arises in our life, is a lot more free. We're freed from the struggle to escape what's unpleasant and the struggle to hold on to what's pleasant. So I would like now, in the last few minutes, to guide you through two very brief meditations to explore this relationship to pain and how we can use mindfulness to relate to pain. So I'd like you to pause this video to go and get 2 ice cubes, which you can have in a plate or a towel in front of you. So when you're ready, take one of the ice cubes in your right hand and hold on to it quite firmly. And your job for the next minute is to whine and complain and resist. So whatever you find coming into your mind, vocalize it. So as you start to feel the sensations intensify, let any thoughts or feelings be expressed, and just allow everything you experience to be reinforced through that expression. Continuing for the last few seconds to really vocalize, complain, whatever comes through your mind into your mouth. Then you can put that ice cube down and close your eyes if you like. And for a minute now, bring your attention exclusively to the sensation of your breathing, the sensation of the inhalation as it touches your nostrils, at the tip of the nostrils. And the sensation of the exhalation as it leaves the nostrils. Let's begin to cultivate these qualities of curiosity and of care towards yourself and towards the sensations you're feeling. Notice your body and where you're in contact with the ground. Notice the alertness of your spine and openness across your chest. As you continue to observe these sensations of breath moving in and breath moving out, see where you can relax in your face, your lips and your tongue. And relax in your shoulders. And bring some softness to your eyes. And if your eyes were closed, gradually open your eyes and take hold of the last piece of ice in your left hand now. And although you're feeling the ice, keep your attention on your breathing. And staying with these qualities of groundedness and of alertness. And you might allow the attention to move towards the sensation as you feel it. But with your exhalations, relax any tension in your face or your shoulders around that. As you put the ice down again, just notice if there was any difference in the relationship between each time was a minute.